Today we're going to take a look at how to short sell share CFDs, and in particular we'll take a look at some swing trading setups to short sell stocks on the ASX. Now, as you can see on the chart here, I have Retail Food Group, and it has been in quite a downtrend for some time. Up here at highs of $7 down to now 49 cents. As you can appreciate, if you had have held long through there, you'd be down significantly. However, had you have been able to short sell that, there would have been some excellent opportunities for profit all throughout that downtrend. So, quick recap, what is short selling? Short selling is the ability to profit as the stock, the index, or the commodity that you're trading is falling in value. Of course, it works on foreign exchange as well, but you are actually long or short the FX pair at the same time. If you're long the euro, then you're actually short the US dollar and vice versa. So short selling is where you're trying to take advantage of the fall in the share price or the instrument that you're actually trading. The first thing you want to do is sell it first, so you want to sell it at a higher price and then hopefully buy it back at a lower price. Should we get it wrong, we would sell it first here and then would buy it back at a higher price, and we would lose the difference between those 2 points there, plus any brokerage that we would have at the same time. Now, short selling can be pretty tricky. Markets do traditionally continue to go up, and in 2018, short selling has been very tricky given the market's keen interest in going higher. If we take a look at the S&P 500, since 2016, the market has been in a very, very bullish period there. There was one blip just through there at the start of January 2018, but then it has continued to hit successive higher highs throughout that time. So as you can appreciate, trying to short sell through this period has been very challenging. But it goes without saying that you should have the ability to short sell in your arsenal of tricks. Also, if you have a look at some of the stocks on the ASX, you'll notice that they have been in an uptrend, and they would have been very tricky. Sorry, I brought up the wrong one there. I meant to bring up ResMed. As you can see, this particular stock, ResMed, has gone from lows at $7.50 all the way up to $15.96. And it has been in a very, very strong uptrend there. So clearly, when markets are going like this, if you're short and you're holding it short, you're going to suffer a lot of pain. So we need to be aware of that. Short selling is not some magical answer. It's just an ability to profit as the market falls in value. So you have to be very selective of what you're trading. Let's take a look at an example scan that we might be able to run. Now, this is pretty straightforward. I like to run this one here, and all it is looking for stocks that are in a downtrend and the stochastic is overbought. Just a pretty simple swing trading setup, to be honest. So let's have a look at the stocks on this one here. And what I'll do is I'll show you the scan as well. So the scan is basically just saying we want the market, the instrument, to be moving 1.65%, close greater than 20 cents and less than $20, but you can adjust those, of course. And we want the 100 period moving average falling today compared to yesterday, and the stochastic is above 70. That's pretty much it, pretty straightforward. Let me just remove that. So let's bring up these particular stocks here and open each of the charts and start to see what opportunities are available. So these ones will be in a downtrend. So ideally what we're trying to do, I'm just going to close that one, but in an uptrend through there, it's very difficult to short sell, okay? It's in an uptrend. So when the 100 period moving average starts to turn, it gives us opportunity for a short sell. So as you can see in this downtrend here, we're now in a medium-term downtrend you'd call it. It's not a long-term downtrend just yet, but we have had a lower high, and so we start to see the stochastic overbought, and that gives us an opportunity to take a short position. So this particular scan here is just a short list. You wouldn't short sell all of them, as you can probably appreciate. So this is an opportunity through here that you might like to short sell. Going back through here, even through there, there might be some opportunities, and obviously it took a big fall through there, but the 100 period moving average was still rising. So according to this, you'd probably be very reluctant to take that trade. Other scans would find this come up as it's starting to break key support levels. So other simple short selling trading ideas would be a break of support straight through there. Let's have a look at another one. Sandfire Resources, beautiful uptrend through there. You're going to be caught a lot if you're trying to short sell in that beautiful uptrend. But now we're starting to see some successive lower highs, and the moving average is moving down. It has now moved into a short, maybe even a medium term, maybe even a longer term now, downtrend, and that is representing an opportunity to short sell there. There's another one as it's turned through here. See, at this point here, it's hitting higher highs. You don't want to be short selling through there. We start to get some warning signals that something might be changing as it forms lower highs, but at this stage, the moving average is still moving up. Let's run through a couple more here. Okay, a little bit of a consolidatory phase through there. Just hit a higher high, so that's a little bit of a nervous period if you're trying to short sell through there. Had you have been short, you might have been wary and taken a hit through that period there. And there we've got another one that's well and truly overbought in the current. Looks like a double top in a downtrend and it's overbought. That would be a good setup because the recent low is also lower, depending whether you wanted to call that a low as well, but powered through that area through there and hasn't come back down. Let's have a look at a couple more. That's starting to turn. That'll be the first one if it does. As it's forming a new lower low, we're starting to look for the first lower high through there because it was the highs were getting higher through there just prior. Let's have a look. So there's a few opportunities there, just some ideas that you can throw around to see if they're appropriate for your risk tolerance and your time frames, of course. So hopefully that'll give you an idea on how to short sell CFDs. One of the things you do need to be wary of is the exits on short selling, because markets tend to rebound when they get undervalued, as in the price falls so much that it becomes extremely valuable to fundamental investors. A lot of the time they can be bought up quite swiftly. So you need to be very wary of that the exit you use on a short sell needs to be a little bit more proactive rather than reactionary and waiting for some condition to hit. You want to make sure you're trying to lock in profits because the bounce can be pretty hard and fast. So do be aware of that. As markets tend to fall, they can rebound pretty swiftly. If you have a look just down here, not that that was a short selling opportunity, but as it fell from $5.50 very swiftly back up to $7.50 within a couple of weeks there. Hopefully you found this video helpful. If you do, please give it the thumbs up and remember to subscribe to the channel for more interesting tips and information on how to trade the markets. Thank you.